What's up? I'm 512pixel, a pro digital retoucher. Subscribe to my channel, press the like button. Nice one. Right, our Selma model. Based on the holes that I've been asked to develop for this tutorial on the shipping container, which I sell online, so I work as a retoucher and I sell models on CD Trader and other 3D sites. So I'm going to show you the model and then we're going to go out how to develop this. As you can see there, the holes, nice and clean geometry, nice clean, realistic models, rendered in V-Ray, and there's the model there. We can see how, again, it's nice clean hole. So how do we do this? Well, we're going to have to go to this 3D program, 3ds Max, which I've got set up here. The first thing we have to understand is how to subdivide and what subdivision does, and also about supporting loops, which I'm going to show. So as you can see, we've got a model here which is similar to what that top was, apart from I haven't done the holes around the other side, but it's the same process here as it would be for the sides. And you've got this white edge which you can see where the light's shining down, which is giving this sort of, it's like a curve rather than a straight edge, it's a curve, and that's due to the amount of subdivision. If we take this out and we put edge faces on, we can see there that's the process. That's what we're going to do. So it's had a turbo smooth, without turbo smooth, sorry. This is without turbo smooth, and that's the basis. What we want is all in quads, 1, 2, which means it's basically 4 edges, 4 verts. If we put the verts on, 1 vert, 2, 3, 4, and that's a supporting loop, and that's a supporting loop, and that's a supporting loop. I'm going to show the supporting loops now. I've already had these set up. So basically, this supporting loop is closer to the edge than this supporting loop, and the same with this supporting loop, and this has no supporting loops. So if we add a turbo smooth to this, it's going to collapse. So the whole entire model collapses because it's got no supporting edge loops, and you can see it makes this round shape. So that's a hint to how it makes a round shape from that. So once you get used to, so if we add the turbo smooth to this one, and we take off edge faces, we can see the white shine there, which I was mentioning before, and that's to do with how far the supporting loops are to the edge. So again, if you had turbo smooth here, and again, we can see this edge is a lot smaller than this edge, and it's hard, and it's actually smaller than this edge. So we can actually see it there. If you look, you can see how this white line is smaller than this line. But it does depend where the light's actually shining. But if the light was exactly in the correct position, we can see the edges. You can see that's a lot sharper edge than these other two. And obviously, when you're doing something like the ship container, it's going to have that round edge. It's going to be a little bit more round. You can make it sharp, but from a distance, it's going to be harder to see, as you can see. Okay, so now let's get on with how to do this circle. So we'll do it on this one, and we'll add the geometry. Or I'll set up a new cube actually, because let's do a quick subdivision. We'll set up a new cube because it's quicker. Right, so we'll go to layers, turn off the layers, create a new layer. You can do this in any 3D package, and I'll show a method at the end as well. How you don't have to use the method that I'm going to use for 3ds Max, but this method is actually available in ZBrush. I'm about to do. So we want to create a cube now. Select cube. I'm going to top view, so I'm pressing T. There we go. That I've just switched the layer on and off there. Colour doesn't matter for now. Just putting on edge faces and subdividing it 4 times each. From length, width and height, I'm subdividing that 4 times. You can see we've got a subdivision of 4. Press them on the keyboard. I'm going to add the material and drag and drop to the selection. All I'm doing now is changing the wireframe to black. Right. So you can see we've got a cube with 4 subdivisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 across. Front view. I'm going to add the edge loops now, the supporting loops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use I need to convert it to editable poly first. Convert to editable poly. And then you can add the Swift loop now. All I'm doing now is adding the edge loops. Sorry, the supporting loops. Keep calling them edge loops, but the supporting loops. All I'm doing here is checking. Need 2 supporting loops here as well. Right, so I'm pressing F to go to front view, scrolling the mouse wheel. Just removing Swift loop now. And select 4 faces. Oops. Holding down Control. Deleting those faces. Using the border tool, which selects the border. Capping that. And then I'm going to add a geopoly. And as you can see, we've got this shape. Now, I'm going to add a supporting loop, an edge, a support loop by deleting my other support loop now. If you press Turbo Smooth now, you'll see you've got a perfect round circle within the middle with good topology. You can see got this nice bevel edge, which makes a nice shine. Which what you get in really unrealistic objects, you have this little beveled edge. It'll make your objects look more realistic. Right, what we can do now is add a shell, which will give it an inside. It will give it a thickness shell modifier. But when using the shell modifier, it's fine for the shipping container because it can have a more of a rounded edge. But you can see the edge becomes more rounder. You can see. So there we go. So that's how to make a perfect circle in 3ds Max. You can also do this in any other 3D application. And it's like the same method using ZBrush. I'll show another method as well doing this. But for now, that's how to make a perfect circle in 3ds Max within a square. Thanks a lot. I'm 512pixel. Subscribe to my channel anytime. Give a like. Job's a good one. Nice one. Cheers. Bye.